Okay, first point of business, Heidi is the only one in the vehicle that has signed her passport.
Oh, this game's worth $700.
And then
it was a UFO.
And then it went up. It went up like this, and you can see the clouds like going underneath it.
I need this game.
So I was promised some TurboGrafx.
That's not it. That's at his place.
So now we're going right up the road. We're going to this dude Jamie's house because he had.
Told Jay that if he found another White Castle, that you would tear this car apart.
That's not how I phrased it.
I pulled into a White Castle that was close, so I was like, okay, I'll just find another one. No, you're not. Like, what the fuck you mean, no, I'm not? Yeah, I'm gonna find a White Castle, I'm hungry. If you find another White Castle, I'm gonna tear this car apart.
I immediately pictured him on the roof ripping the sheet metal off.
We're all hungry. Like everybody.
I know everybody was hungry, and Billy's like, "You're not finding food, or I'm tearing this car apart."
So just like always on these long road trips, we're not going to stop at a motel. We're just going to keep driving through the night and taking turns, and that's why we're always tired when we get to these conventions.
We're entering a town called Mason, Ohio. And we're gonna go to a place called Game Swap. They have a plethora of games, but they also have vintage toys.
14 for the set.
Hey, this is my kind of store. Not only games, but toys too, because I love to collect toys.
You know, for a brick and mortar store, this place has some pretty good prices.
I'm gonna get this just because I have it with the
$2.
the double.
This is the common, but still, it's $2. Most people want to put $5. Pretty cheap.
I don't even have some of these.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that I'd love to pick up. I gotta narrow it down because pacing, we gotta pace ourselves on these trips, so a little bit of a budget I have in my head here.
At this rate, I'm gonna run out of money before we get to Canada.
That's a pretty good price on Alien vs. Predator.
They're very reasonable with it. And it's an okay game. It's nothing like the arcade by any means. I'd pick it up if I didn't already have it.
Do you have this?
What is it?
Tecmo World Wrestling.
No.
Tag team. Only 99 cents.
I'm going straight for the bargain bin. I'm gonna get all the 99-cent games I can get.
I saw the great prices on these NES games on that shelf, and I just knew I had to have it.
As cool as this place is, nothing that's really jumping out at me, nothing I have to have. I'm really trying to save some money for Canada.
Hey, you have any felonies? Don't yuck it up on the camera like you don't like that joke.
Yeah, it's funny, but I'm not falling for it, you dickhead.
You fell on it, all right.
So I'm gonna pick out a few things and see what I can get. Ah, and finally I spot it.
I'm looking in the counter. I'm just looking at this Jetsons.
Ooh, that's an uncommon game.
I'm thinking to myself that I know I have to have it.
Jetsons on Super Nintendo. Now, of course, it's not as uncommon rare as the NES Jetsons game, which, by the way, they're two totally different games. But this is very hard to find on Super Nintendo. You don't often see it, and when you do, it's a lot more than what they're asking for, which is only $15. I'd be a fool not to pick this up.
Nintendo Power.
Because I don't have it, and I want to have every Super Nintendo game in existence. So I'm all on this one.
I was wanting to get a Super C from me. Cool.
Billy's telling me I should get the Super C for $12.99. It's a game I've wanted, and it's eluded me because it's usually high in price.
Get the Super C. If you don't get the Super C, you're a super idiot.
Wow. Well done.
Billy.
Ninja Gaiden 2 or 3?
I need Ninja Gaiden 3.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I'm missing.
You saw that, right?
Yeah? Get it.
I can't spend any more money, man.
You can't spend $3.
The butt-faced guy, he doesn't like you. I don't like you either.
You'll be dead.
Because I have the game. I'm just looking for the box for it.
Right, yeah, we couldn't just sell a box, unfortunately.
Oh man, it's a nice looking box too. Look at that.
So Jay went back to the car. I think I just caught him slipping because there's a box of NES boxes here with some pretty good ones.
So this is just an empty box of Mega Man 2. What would y'all do on that?
I'd love to have every Mega Man box. Like, I love the Mega Man series. To have each game boxed would be amazing.
I'll take down this computer down here.
Okay, I'm also interested in that as well.
I don't even know what he's going to be asking. Just hook me up, man. Hook me up.
No, you don't.
This one goes for a ton. This one I could only do about 30, even being crushed.
He's going to eBay.
Even like smashed ones, like
Yeah.
this guy right here.
Yeah.
$25 is what it sold
And
for.
it sold for that?
Sold for that.
You know what? I'll give him credit, actually. He went to the sold listings and saw what people are actually paying for them instead of going to just some outrageous buy it now like I've seen a lot of other stores actually try to do and get away with. Oh, this game's worth $700. No. No.
Once again, if I wasn't going to Canada, I might actually consider that.
I understand.
So 15 on this.
I could do 15 on that one, yeah.
Journey to Silius. And it is like near mint. I mean, pristine condition here.
This is called the hoping the credit card gets approved pose right here.
Look at that, approved.
Oh, success!
So I'm getting the complete copy of Journey to Silius, and I'm getting the Jetsons, and I'm also picking up a game called Excalibur 2097 because it was only $4 and I heard it was pretty good.
I got a couple of Sega Saturn games that I was always looking for, but never actually found or even played before. Legend of Oasis, complete and really, really nice case and disc and everything. And I also got Mysteria, all for Sega Saturn.
What is Legend of Oasis?
I don't know.
Got me a pristine Journey to Silius box.
That's it?
So overall, I think I made out pretty good in this place.
Not impressed.
Yeah, well, show your ignorance then.
Okay, still not impressed.
Okay.
Are you cranky? It's your turn now.
It's my turn.
No,
It is your
I'm not
turn.
impressed.
It is your turn.
The three of us, Billy, Jay, and myself, we seem to rotate. You know, the other two would be fine, and one of us is just angry and sensitive and just belligerent and just, you know, just asking for a fight, you know.
I heard there's a lot of felonies in Detroit.
I'm maybe slightly nervous. I've never been through this, through customs and through, you know, crossing borders and whatnot.
We're about to go over the bridge and make our way to Canada. I'm excited and I'm scared out of my mind.
So we're pulling up to the Canadian border. The
It was actually kind of exciting. Then we hit Border Patrol.
How's it going, eh? Should I play this straight?
Yes.
You're scaring Heidi.
I know. How are you?
Good. Roll this back window down, please.
Yes, sir.
Where do you live?
Texas?
I'm getting a little nervous. I'm afraid we're going to be detained at the border.
Where are you going?
Hamilton.
How come?
Video game convention.
Jay is sass talking. The Border Patrol.
Got something for you guys.
Okay, first point of business, Heidi is the only one in the vehicle that has signed her passport. Her signature to make them legal documents.
Got it.
Just a bunch of dudes carrying a bunch of video games.
Any goods to declare? Anything other than your own clothing in the vehicle?
No, sir. No, sir.
What do you think about that?
For some reason, Border Patrol had a problem with us. We had to say that all the t-shirts and video games and stuff in the back were promotional items, because I guess if you say it's goods or services or anything like that, they'll inspect it or you'll get in trouble. Didn't stop them from pulling our one car off to the side, making us all get out and going into the little office and doing background checks on all of us. And guess who was in trouble?
You're not gonna say why they pulled.
I'm not gonna say why. No, I'm not gonna say why they wanted to talk to us. Look, we're not perfect.
We're Texas. When you get pulled over,
Dude, I love that guy was all like knives, this and that. It's all legal in Texas.
Not here.
I fucking love that he said that.
What the fuck? Demerits for not wearing a seatbelt? What the fuck does that even mean?
Everything has to be. Well, you guys saw Canadian bacon.
Oh, that's nice of them. Guarantee you they had some dumb Americans going, instead of 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Luckily, we have a place to stay tonight thanks to Mike Dodd. He's a friend of ours, and he offered us a place to crash for the night. So we're gonna go and head there.
After all the felonies jokes and all the other fart jokes and us actually farting,
I think everybody's just ready to get out of the car at this point.
We got 4 hours ahead of us. Let's go and let's keep running felonies into the ground.
So we're sitting here about 15 minutes from Mike's place, and we're at a stop sign, and I see a UFO.
Do you remember the UFO?
Oh my God.
stupid Billy, there ain't no UFO. But sure enough, I look up and I'm like, holy crap.
I swear, I shit you not, I will go to my freaking grave saying this. We see a UFO.
Jay slammed on the brakes.
So we're all like, oh wow, UFO, that's cool. And Jared's in the back seat, and he's like, that's just a star, you guys.
You goddamn kidding me. It's like these guys have lived in the city all their lives. I grew up in Wisconsin, Green Bay, Wisconsin, by the way.
Oh, the stars are bright, and you city boys aren't used to seeing the stars like this.
There are not UFOs.
It's not a star.
So we're like, oh, okay, yeah, it's a star. Sure, Jared, that's a star. And the thing starts moving, like going up. We're like, yo, bitch, stars don't move, motherfucker.
It started doing UFO things.
And everyone's staring at this UFO. That's not a UFO, it's a goddamn plane. And I'm trying to get this through their head. It's a damn plane.
None of us thought that we should pull out our cameras. We had a whole thing of camera equipment, iPhones, Android phones.
And then the fucking thing just like starts fucking blinking. It's a plane. Which one is it? A star or a fucking plane? What the fuck?
I don't know how many times I can scream. It's not a goddamn UFO.
Be damned if I'm getting abducted.
Move the car. We're so close to Mike's. I'm so tired.
How are you gonna pick something that I'm holding from?
Let's not take the headphones. I don't want all of it.
Okay.
Is it DS accessories?
Well, what are you gonna trade me for it?
3DS accessories.
Whoa.
So we finally make it to Mike's place, and he's greeted us graciously with a box of random stuff for us to dig through, which is always cool.
Do you have a 3DS?
Yeah, I do have a 3DS. What do you take me for, a mongrel?
Normally the game chasers always have the cameras rolling to capture those little special moments. But for some reason, these brain-dead idiots decided to not shoot any footage in our backyard of the barbecue and the fun that we're gonna have. Now,
you know, we're ready to just kind of just relax, chill out for a minute, eat something. 36-hour freaking trip, and someone is like, I got video games a block away. We're like, oh really?
And then it was a UFO.
And then it went up. It went up like this, and you could see the clouds like going underneath it. And then it turned into like
it stood in
one spot.
Billy and Jay coming over sounds like a good time. It was a little short notice, but it's all good. I'm going for a full NES bust collection.
Nice.
Those are all doubles.
$2 each. Was there price tags on them?
No, there's
you
no.
bought them?
There's no price tags on them as far as I can tell. That's my brother's. I'm not sure what he wants for.
So what you're saying is $2. Okay.
What about this? What do you want for that?
I could probably go 15 on it.
On what? Let me see.
Okay. It's just a matter of pacing ourselves the entire weekend. You know, I could blow everything I have right here in this house. I wouldn't have any for the convention.
You were looking for Genesis stuff, right? Pirate cards.
Thinking $2 on that one.
He's got a lot of games here. He's got some pretty decent stuff too.
I don't know if Pat has the Panic restaurant that I have.
Okay. $5.
50.
No.
52.
53.
I'm really hoping to hold on to that one.
Panic Restaurant, which is a game that is on top of my list, if not more than Little Samson.
That Panic Restaurant's really sexy.
I know. My brother.
That's
got
why
it
it's in the
for-
plastic.
I think he got it for $14, and I'm like.
So I'm not really getting anything here at Kevin's, but that's because I'm holding out. Because Jamie says he has TurboGrafx.
All right, so I was promised some TurboGrafx.
That's not it. That's at his place. That's my place. We're going there next.
All right.
Before we go to Jamie's and look at his cool stuff, apparently Kevin's got some more stuff up in his bedroom.
You're gonna like my place.
Oh. Do you have more stuff?
Oh yeah. I'm the one with the store.
So we go upstairs to Kevin's room, and it sounded really bad.
You attached to any of these?
Not really. I can always find more.
I'm trying to get in there ahead of you because I know you're gonna grab the good.
No, I have Donkey Kong, so go ahead.
Old, he has a game that I have actively been looking for quite some time now. Sculptor's Cut Clay Fighter.
What game is it?
Sculptor's Cut.
Oh.
I need this game.
Okay, what's US price?
$2. $2. $100.
Probably the rarest game on the console. Highly sought after.
Now, what's Jay's price? $2.
I've made the jokes before about $2, and I'd do it again. I'll give you $2 for it.
It's part of my personal collection, but he's a game chaser and he's in my house. I might as well give him a good deal. I'll meet you halfway.
$50?
Yeah. Just because you're here.
He's gonna blow his load before he even gets to my place.
64 sucks, so I don't care.
I'm not going to find it any cheaper than that in a retail store.
I don't have the Sculptor's Cut yet. I've seen it a few times, but the price has never been right.
I would consider that a hell of a deal.
Hang on. It is.
Why does he even have to think?
We'll be here all night.
If you don't get it on the way home, you're gonna be like, man, I should got it.
That's the thing about Jay. He, even if it's like a really good deal, he wavers on whether or not he wants to spend the money. He'd much rather take the chance that he'd run across it at a flea market or for $2.
You're staying here tonight, so if you really want to think
get
about
it,
it,
I'll give
think
you
it over.
60.
You know what? I'm gonna take it, $50. So thank you very much for that, Kevin. I really appreciate it.
I thought it was a good deal for him, and you know, like he's up here, I might as well give him a good deal.
If I saw that game in a flea market for $5, I'd buy it just to slam it up against the wall.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
You'd make a video. Look what I found.
Yeah, he would. No, I found Sculptor's Cut. Look it right here on my shelf next to Earthbound. Lick, Luke.
The hardest thing I've had that I've been looking for is probably Metal Warriors, but I actually found one recently.
How much did you pay for it?
I didn't buy it yet.
What is with that game lately?
Metal Warriors is awesome, dude.
It's like a great game.
Dude,
I refuse
have you not played it? It's so good.
I want to play the real card.
So good.
I found a game in your stack that's deformed and mutilated. How much for me to take it off your hands?
I'll do 15 on it.
$15 is actually really, really good on this game. But again, do I want to spend the money right now?
$2.
When I got home and was recording these interviews, I really started kicking myself in the butt because I didn't get it. Like, what was I thinking?
This room here is...
So now we're going right up the road. We're going to this dude Jamie's house because he had...
What are you looking for on Dragon Warrior 4?
That one we sell up here for 80.
I keep hearing that Canadian game prices are way higher than U.S. game prices.
And it's true. The first thing I'm seeing here is Splatterhouse on TurboGrafx. And I've wanted it for, I caught myself slipping a while back in Vegas. They had it for $20 there at the convention. I said, I'll think about it. I came back 10 minutes later and it was gone, and I've regretted it ever since. So I have it here in my hands, and I'm not letting this one go. Unless he wants too much for it.
Okay, so you sell this up here for 10, this for 10, so 15 for both?
I have to look those ones up. I don't know those ones up.
And Raiden, I mean, hey, you can't go wrong with Raiden because it's a really cool shooter, and I love shooters. I suck at shooters, but I love shooters. I'd love to have these 2 games.
Can you look at these for me?
It's just a matter of whether he's going to give us a bro price or not.
Billy, those are marked at about 50 each. So it's...
Yeah, I'm going to have to put them down.
Well, hold on. I'm not like the guys that you guys are doing with, so... What would you like to offer on them?
I'd honestly be tops at 30 for both of them.
30 for both?
Yes. And that's because I have $30 in my pocket right now.
Anyone want to loan them $10? I'll do 40.
$40, $20 a piece for these 2 games? Like, that's a deal that nobody can pass up.
Okay.
We can do that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I'm happy and I'm set. So I owe him $5, which I'm perfectly fine with because I got an outrageous deal on these games.
When he says 30, at first I'm thinking, I don't know if I can really go that low. But then I kind of thought back and I'm like, you know how much I actually paid for the whole lot? I can still deal with it because, you know what, I'm helping out a fellow collector.
We're getting hooked up with bro prices with games from Jamie too.
Well, up here, you saw how far you drove and seeing how many towns? Probably like 5.
Yeah.
And a UFO.
Seriously.
And a UFO. Towns and UFO.
We did not
Hey,
see
do y'all
a
have?
UFO.
That was a
We did
UFO.
not.
She got scared. But do you have any?
What part of
Super
what part of
Nintendo
my
Power
reaction to that did you interpret as scared?
The part where you
Because
screamed.
I'm pretty sure I told you guys to shut the up.
No, you were like, oh my god, a UFO!
I heard that.
Kevin and Jamie, pretty nice dudes. They hooked it up with bro prices all the way around, not just for me and Billy, but for everybody. I'd shop here again.
We're all exhausted, so we're gonna crash here at Kevin's basement.
He's got Sim Ant.
I like how he looks at Sim Ant, not the Earthbound.
But he's allowing us to sleep down here in the basement with a big case of games here. That's trust. That is trust. Hey everybody, if you're new to the channel and you're new to the show and you liked what you saw just now, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll keep you up to date on all the releases so you'll never miss them. Down here below, just click this little box down here. And if you liked it, be sure to hit the little like button too. It helps out a lot. So thanks a lot and hope to see you around soon.
It turned into a whole spiel about UFOs and aliens and ghosts and scary stuff. He told us his house was haunted, so right there I knew I wasn't gonna stay in his house. He's like, yeah guys, y'all are welcome to crash here. My house is haunted, by the way. There's stuff and noises, and I've seen shadow people, and I don't mess with shadow people. Shadow people is where I cut the line. I cut the line at shadow people.